I don't got time to be here, man. If you can, just do your job or do whatever you're doing or something, man. But I don't really care what you do, man.
I'd love to do my job, but part of my
Not
job
my
is
job,
making
dog.
sure
It's not my fucking job, all right? I don't give a fuck what you look like. You know what I'm saying? Your job is
adjourned.
That hearing could not have gone worse for Mr. Rico. I honestly can't figure out what he thought was going to happen. Did he really believe cussing out a judge would somehow end in his favor? It's like he walked into the courtroom with no plan except self-destruction. Judges don't let people walk all over them, and this one made that clear in a hurry. What's wild is you almost never see someone come out swinging like that. Most of the time, it's sovereign citizen antics, not straight-up verbal attacks. But stick around, because the next hearing might actually top this one. The defendant doesn't just slip up. He confesses directly to the judge, and the reaction is something you don't want to miss.
Good afternoon. My name is Walt Weaver. I'm the judge of Powder County Court of Law number 1. I'm going to be hearing your case today. I've reviewed your plea papers, Mr. Rico. It appears to me you're ready to waive all your constitutional rights in exchange for a plea bargain agreement. But you do have an absolute constitutional right to appear in my open courtroom and face your accusers. Or you could also choose not to use that right as well and agree to appear by video. Are you agreeing to appear by video?
If I can, man, you can just like figure it out in court and I guess.
Are you saying you don't want to do this on video?
I'm not trying to be in court hearing and doing stuff on here. I just ain't got time.
Mr. Rico, it's real simple.
I don't got time to be here, man. If you can, just do your job or do whatever you're doing or something, man. But I don't really care what you do, man.
I'd love to do my job, but part of my job.
Not my job, dog. It's not my fucking job, all right? I don't give a fuck what you look like. You know what I'm saying? Your job is gay.
Adjourned. I'm going to hold you in contempt.
Hey, bro, I don't give a fuck what you talking about, man. All right? I don't give a fuck what you talking about, man.
Bye.
So, dude, get a job. You get free, go.
Well, do we need to preserve this as evidence now since that's resisting? All right, don't delete the YouTube video. That's unfortunate. Hey, Ethan. Keep them coming, man.
I apologize, Your Honor.
Oh, it's not your fault. That's part of our part and parcel. Boy, he's so little, and look how much people he's got. Could you please put him, Miss Morris, on a transport next time so we can get it done? Boy, if that's not the funnest name I've said all day. Man, it's too bad Mr. Rico could have gone home today. He decided he'd rather stay.
You might have got a new prosecutor today.
Well, it's all live. You saw him fight the deputy. Technically, he's under arrest in a jail. Do you have to prove that element?
Do you buy this guy's story? Or does he come off like someone trying to bluff his way out of serious trouble? From the way he carries himself, the arrogance is impossible to miss. He thinks confidence alone will protect him, but spoiler alert, it doesn't. He ends up confessing to something far worse than he realizes, and the judge's response is priceless. Watching him, I can't help but wonder why he didn't just get a lawyer, bring evidence, and prepare a real defense. Instead, he tries to wing it, and it blows up in his face. The judge's body language alone says it all. There was no chance this was ever going to work. Let's jump back in and see the moment it all unravels.
Mr. Briggs, you're before the court today making first appearance, Raymond, on 2 charges. The first is malicious mischief in the 3rd degree. It's a gross misdemeanor subject to 364 days in jail and a $5,000 fine. Second is harassment, domestic violence. That's also a gross misdemeanor subject to 364 days in jail and a $5,000 fine. Because the charges have domestic violence enhancements, they are something where if you're convicted of them, it would result in your inability to possess firearms.
I don't own a firearm. That's
okay.
what I told
Again, I have to let everybody know whether you have guns or not.
So I was denied due process. I have paperwork that proves that I owned the car before I was married. So therefore the car is mine. And since we're in separation, no judge has divided property yet. So technically the car is still mine. So I wrote on my own car. That's a fact. Here's the paperwork. I
We're
sit
not
down
having
at the
a
bank.
trial today.
Well-
We're having your arraignment.
Okay.
You're entering a not guilty plea.
I was denied due process,
Hold on.
sir.
Hold on.
You said I could
You've told,
speak.
no, I
didn't want
didn't.
to
I
criticize.
said you should exercise your right to remain
I choose
silent.
not to, sir.
Your attorney, if they were saying there, would not have you making factual statements on the record.
That's my discretion, sir. Because I believe there's Fourth Amendment charges. I was denied all kinds of rights, and I will be coming back with a vengeance. I have
Are you
paperwork.
threatening the court?
I am not threatening the court anything. I'm not threatening anybody.
You just-
I have the
you
right
said
to
you were
sue.
coming
I have
back
the
with
right.
a vengeance.
I have the right to sue this city, and that's what I just said. So if you want to take that farther than that, that's up to you. I did not say that. I'm
You
making
said
it
you are
clear.
coming back with a vengeance.
With an attorney.
On
It
the
doesn't have anything to do with me. That's not a threat to you. The city. I said I'm suing the city. So you do what you want today. Go ahead and hold me in contempt. Go ahead. I'm suing the city. I will be suing the city. If you will take that as a threat, then that's fine. I will be talking to the city attorney. I've already talked to the city. I'm talking to people. I talked to the police chief already.
Yeah, I've seen how you've conducted yourself. so
Yeah,
far.
that's right. Because I'm being wronged. It's my house. She had no business being there, and she hasn't even lived there for 6 months. She hasn't paid a bill for 8 months. She can't just come there. I have rights.
You do?
Just because she's entitled to
So
be
again,
able to be on the
we've
property
talked
doesn't mean
about-
she can just come.
We've discussed your rights today. We're not going to litigate your case today.
Do I
okay.
have the option to
This is-
speak with the city attorney as
This is
well?
a criminal court.
Do I have the option to speak with the city
Not once
attorney?
you say you're going to be hiring an attorney.
Do I have the option to speak with the city attorney? I'm not hiring an
Not
attorney.
today.
I want to speak with the city attorney.
Not today.
Okay. When would I be able to do that?
That's me, sir, and I will give you my card.
Okay.
But we do have some release conditions we will be requesting.
Okay. Go ahead, Ms. Carmen.
Yes, Your Honor. We are requesting a formal no contact order with victim notification.
It should have been me filing.
Hold.
She's
Please, sir.
harassed me.
Please, sir,
The more this defendant talks, the clearer it gets. He has absolutely no idea what he's doing. If anyone needed a lawyer, it's him. Instead, he's rambling through a hearing he doesn't understand. And you can practically feel the judge's frustration. At this point, I can't tell if he's genuinely confused or just putting on an act to win sympathy. Either way, it's painful to watch because the strategy, if you can call it that, isn't working. And just when you think he might rein it in, he goes one step further and confesses. Let's head back in, because this is where things take a sharp turn.
All right, go ahead.
the facts of this case are highly concerning with regard to the threats that were made. These folks are in the midst of a dissolution. Statistically, through peer-reviewed literature, that is one of the highest risk times for partners who are splitting for domestic
Well, what about the
violence.
time I got punched in the chest 5 times? Nobody did anything about that, and I reported it to the officer. Upon arrest, I told him 2.5 months ago, I've been punched in the chest. I will take a lie detector test for that and pay for it. And I received nothing.
The city attorney's making her release recommendation. You need to let her finish.
I was denied due process. You guys didn't take my complaint. So you didn't even take my complaint. And then you don't want me to call it racism. You didn't even take my complaint.
The only thing we are doing today, sir, is you have entered a not
Well, there
guilty
should be
plea.
equal treatment under the law, and I have not
You're not
received it.
litigating your case today. I've already told you that. You've seen every other person come up here. I've entered not guilty pleas. I've set
Well, I
release
want to put this in the record is, can I give this to the attorney so she can follow up on this? This is my proof that the car is mine. I don't go to her. I am at my house. She came to me. I never go to her. So why is the order against me when I don't even deal with her?
Please let the city attorney finish her recommendation. So we're walking on a very fine line right here with your conduct in court today.
Okay, I'll stop. Sorry.
Thank you.
I don't even go to Oregon, sir.
I will
She lives in
add,
Oregon.
I will add, because Mr. Briggs has brought it up, we are not seeking to remove him from the home that he is residing in.
How you gonna, she don't even live there. Are you kidding me? She doesn't live there. I paid the mortgage there for the last 4 years I paid the mortgage. And I can prove that.
Mr. Briggs.
You're gonna remove me from my home? What are you talking
She's
about?
saying she is not.
Why are you even saying that?
Because
She don't live there. Her address is in Oregon. Why are you even saying that?
And there it is, the slip that sealed his fate. One word, one statement, and his entire defense collapses. He had been trying to look innocent, trying to argue his way out of it. And then he blurted out something so damaging, it was like handing the judge a loaded weapon. At that point, it's not a defense anymore. It's self-sabotage. You can almost picture the judge thinking, why am I even letting this guy keep talking? Honestly, this is Courtroom 101. If things aren't going your way, keep quiet and don't make it worse. But instead, he's digging his own grave, one sentence at a time. Let's get back to the footage.
I will add, because Mr. Briggs has brought it up, we are not seeking to remove him from the home that he is residing in.
How are you gonna, she don't even live there. Are you kidding me?
Your Honor, the reason that I'm bringing this up is that the victim has requested a civil standby so that she can go get her personal belongings from the home.
Property has not been divided by the court. She has her personal items and her personal belongings. And then the court has to divide the property. That's what I've been waiting for. I've encouraged her to file the divorce papers, sir.
I will be finished here shortly, Your Honor. The proposed NCO that we have drafted after contacting Battleground to make sure this is something that they could do.
That's against the law. No way.
Is that she can call for a civil standby where they would go to Mr. Briggs' home. She has the same 15 to 20.
She can't come there and just take whatever she wants out of the home. It hasn't been divided by the divorce court. I believe she's demonically possessed by the Jezebel spirit. So I don't want her around me. There's a visceral reaction that I haven't felt around a person in many years. If I'm from here to her, I want to throw up. I literally cannot be around her. And I've required that she not come to the house. She came to the house because I refused to get the HELOC with her to help her pay off her bills. So she came to the house the next day, and then that's when everything started. I was sitting there with my brother-in-law, drinking beer by myself, like I always do. I didn't go to her. She came to my house. And she has forfeited, I haven't proved it, but she's forfeited her right to the property. She hasn't paid a single bill there in 8 months. And when she left, the moment that she took her and got a new bank account at Columbia Credit Union, that's the day of separation. That was over 8 months ago. She cannot just come to that property.
I have jurisdiction for a victim to be able to retrieve property.
What would I be
when
keeping
no
from her,
contact-
sir? She has all of her clothing. There's a table and a side table in the bedroom. That's all that's there. And whatever's in the garage. I haven't kept her from anything. I'm trying not to kill her.
What a disaster. This might actually be one of the dumbest cell phones I've ever seen in a courtroom. He basically admitted, in front of the judge, that he had thoughts of harming his ex. That's not just a mistake. It's a confession gift wrapped with a bow. Whether he was fishing for sympathy or just had no self-awareness, the outcome is the same. He destroyed his own case in seconds. Anyone with common sense would have stayed quiet and let their lawyer talk, but instead, he handed the court exactly what they needed. Was he clueless, arrogant, or both? You decide. Either way, this is a textbook example of how to lose in court.
She's come to me.
Okay, so, Your Honor.
Okay. That's not, now hold
I
on.
would actually ask he be held on $10,000 bail.
Listen, sir, listen.
You can't.
I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying that I've tried to keep her away because of violence. I don't
Very
want.
much keeping with statements.
Oh
that
my
we
God.
have
Do you
seen.
understand? Does anybody
Yeah,
understand?
take
I
him into
didn't
custody.
never touch her.
Officers, take him into custody.
I never touched her. I didn't want to harm her. That's what I've been doing the whole time. Man, I'm getting crunk down here and it's gonna be on. This is prejudice and
Okay, I'd like-
racist as hell.
I'd like no bail.
You're racist.
Well,
I have
he
not
just
done
threatened-
anything to her.
He just threatened to get crunk on the court.
So what? What is that? So you're taking away my freedom of speech? I can't express myself now?
Can't threaten.
I haven't committed any crime. I haven't touched anybody.
All right. So
I don't want her at the house. That's what I've tried to avoid.
at this stage, we're gonna set Mr.
Hey, never, because she punched me in the chest. I'm prosecuting her, so you take that. I want to see somebody about that right now.
Set Mr. Briggs.
And I'm pressing charges on her.
About 1 week
She punched me 5 times, and I will take a lie detector and pay for it. Can I speak to somebody and press charges on her?
12th of December,
You know
2024
what I'm saying?
at
Hey, you know what?
8:30
My
a.m.
shoulder, I'm in, we're giving you extra.
The release conditions in place are to violate no laws, appear at all mandatory court dates, notify the court of any change of address or phone number. I'm signing off on a standalone no contact
So
order.
I said I didn't want to kill her, and I've never threatened to kill her. I'm just expressing to you that I don't want any bodily harm towards her, and you're arresting me for that. And it's a freedom of speech. I didn't touch her. I've never put a hand on her. She punched me. Can I press charges? Can I see someone to press charges on her right now? Your Honor? Your Honor?
This is your arraignment today, sir, on criminal charges. You've made a number of threats on a recorded
I
record.
didn't make any threats to anybody.
Well, we'll listen
How is
back.
that a threat? Freedom of speech. I didn't threaten anybody. I didn't say I want to kill her. I said I don't want to.
Sure. Well, we'll listen to what they say on the record. You're being recorded. I told you to remain silent.
Well, hey, I knew you was going to do this. I knew you was going to wait till I slipped and then you was going to throw me in jail. And that's fine because I'm coming with Trump. That's not a threat. That's my personal lawyer that I'm going to get to fight you guys
When
with.
people threaten killing someone on the record, sir, I take
I
that
didn't threaten to
extremely
kill her.
seriously.
That was not a threat to kill her. I didn't say I'm going to kill her.
We're recording.
I said I don't want to. And
That's
that wasn't
fine.
even, that was just a figure of speech.
It's recorded.
I don't care if it's recorded.
We're on intensive pretrial release. At this time, I'm going to impose bail in the amount of $25,000.
And then, Your Honor, if it is posted, could we have the victim notification?
Victim
requirement?
notification will be put in place.
Thank you.
This is a railroad, man. I'm telling you.
We got not one, but 2 chaotic hearings today, and the first one is unbelievable. The defendant completely loses it in court, shouting, swearing, and throwing a tantrum like it's a playground instead of a courtroom. Here's the problem. Judges don't tolerate that kind of behavior. They have the power to hold people in contempt, and this judge wastes no time reminding the defendant who's really in charge. Was the punishment fair, or did the defendant push things too far? Let's take a look, and you can decide for yourself.